Alright, ladies and gents, check it out. We are here at this museum today. We had a van full of beautiful ladies that here. Here we go. So this is the Bisa Aberwa Museum where Africa's story is told. And so we're going to learn more about Africa's story here. They're apparently telling us that there's a lot of history here for us to learn more about, and I'm looking forward to it. Right, so these are all the ladies that decided to come together today on this trip. And let me just say before I forget, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since you have seen me or have posted anything online, but sometimes just taking a break is good. But welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and hit the notification bell, and thank you. Let's check out Monica that's strapping on the baby carriage. the wrap carriage.
See how people wrap it? Because I can never get a wrap to stay. Even the wrap on my head will not stay.
Oh wow! I've seen how they're doing. I actually have a pretty good idea.
Tie the bottom, but
yes,
the wrap on the top.
They tie the bottom different from they wrap the top. But we're checking this out to see how Monica does.
And you did it nice and high on your back. Some people go way too low. It's not good for their back.
Monica is doing her thing. Okay, Monica, we see you. You ready? Stand up straight. You can't stand up straight. There you go. Oh, that's awesome.
Did she tie them right?
Mommy got to put you together. And he is so unbothered. Look. So there you go. That's how you do the wrap for the babies, guys. This is what you call the old-time carriage.
Yeah, I love it that there's no cramp.
Start the tour now. Here we go. So this is Sadia. She's our host for today. Beautiful.
I go. Come close.
Oh, these people.
I know.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Aberwa, and I'm going to be your tour guide in Bisa Aberwa Museum. Please come for a little bit so that.
Can we go? It's too loud here. But
So welcome to Bisa Aberwa Museum. This museum is a Pan-African museum. So by Pan-African, I mean that we celebrate Africa. We talk about Africa, we celebrate African legends, right? And we celebrate their contributions to the African story. But then the name Bisa Aberwa itself is a fancy language. Bisa Aberwa is a fancy language. It means that ask the old lady or ask the grandmother. And the reason why we are saying that ask the grandmother is because we believe that if you want to know about your history, if you want to know about your past, the best person you have to ask is the grandmother, because she has been around much longer than you and I. So the best person you have to ask is the grandmother. And so because this place talks about our history, our culture, hence the name Bisa Aberwa Museum. And this you see here, you see a man in chains, and you see two people as well in chains. And the inscription there is our struggle and our manzihun. Basically, this depiction is depicting our struggle, the struggle of our forefathers, how we're being shackled in chains into slavery, into an unknown land. Recently, I read something somewhere that according to them, when they came to Africa, they didn't force anybody. According to them, they just brought their ships and then we walked willingly into the ships. Such comedy. how is it possible that we walk willingly and we had chains on our hands, chains on our necks, chains on our legs? How is that willingly? I don't understand. So they are rewriting our stories for us. But this depiction you see right here is depicting how our ancestors were brutally forced and shackled into slavery into an unknown land. Just come for it. And over here you see.
Okay, as we send up to the museum, here we go, guys. We're going into the museum, so as we go up these steps, we'll see how this goes. It's a little closer look at these statues. Said the only statue of Yah Asantua. Trying to get an upper shot. Here we go. Here we go.
We'll take the
That is
pictures later. Can you come
the
and listen?
only.
Please.
Okay. And this setting you see right here, this was our mode of entertainment back in the days in Africa. So before the television came, before the telenovelas, before the social medias, before the Facebooks and all that, this setting you see right here, this was our mode of entertainment. So under the moonlight, right, when around 7:30 p.m., the grandmother sits down like this, and the grandchildren will form a semicircle around her, and she will tell them stories to entertain them. Sometimes the stories are her own life experiences. The stories are some mistakes that she made that she doesn't want the grandchildren to make the same mistakes. Sometimes the stories are about one particular child that is misbehaving. The grandmother is creative enough to form a story around that attitude to make you know that you are misbehaving. So our grandmothers were very important in our development back in the days. In fact, they are still very important. The only unfortunate part is that today in our era, we tend to label every grandmother as a witch. That is the unfortunate part, especially in Africa and Ghana. You go to some parts of Ghana, they especially build houses that they call them witch camps. What they do is that they capture all the grandmothers and then they send them to the witch camps.
Oh, wow.
Believing that they are witches. This is something that we are discouraging here in the museum, that our grandmothers are not witches. In fact, there are people that have a lot of wisdom in their heads.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
What happens to the grandmothers at the witches' camp?
Yeah.
Well, they send them there, then they leave them to fate. So like your grandchildren or your children don't care really what happens to you.
What?
So they're left to die.
Yeah, they are left to die literally.
Is that factual even today?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what we are discouraging here in this museum. Me personally, I believe that the reason why Africans are losing our culture and our history is
Yes.
because we are sidelining the people that are supposed to tell us our culture and our history. We are sending them to the riches now. That is why we are losing our history and our culture. This building or this type of building that we see here, this is indigenous African home. These designs, the clay houses, the African designs. According to UNESCO, UNESCO is saying that these type of buildings, the clay houses, they've been there for over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Means that 1,000 years ago in Africa, we were building houses like this. So is it possible, I'm asking you, is it possible that 500 years ago, we were living on trees? Is it possible?
Impossible.
It's not possible because UNESCO is saying that our buildings, these type of buildings, has been there for over 1,000 years. But some people are trying to rewrite our stories for us, putting all of us at once. So you have to go in batches. Right?
Okay.
So you go, you come out, and then some other batch goes.
So this is a typical room.
Oh,
500.
5 at a time. 5 at a time.
5. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow.
Oh, I see.
That's what the bed looks like. Well, that's amazing. Wow. This is a typical bedroom, guys.
Makes the water cool. That's why we call it a cooler.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's a clay,
Yes, this is a clay pot.
and they put it as the mattress.
Yes, like that's
You say leaves, palms. Or
Bark of a tree.
oh, bark of the tree.
bark. The bark.
Okay, got you. So they use it to stuff.
That's
Yes.
smart.
Nice.
That's smart. I knew our people were smart.
I don't know why we were taught to think that people back in the day had nothing but trees and
It's not true.
it's so this is a kitchen. What the kitchen looks like, guys. Where they
But some of us want to pay now because we're here. We're already
so
here.
if you look
To pay now.
at the materials and everything, it's still in good shape. These are all made of clay. And wow, this stuff lasts forever. Can't go wrong. Let's see.
Everything on it is real. All the equipment is real. Just be
It says Sandema Warriors. So here we have different plaques with information. No cameras or recorded devices are allowed in the exhibition. Alright guys, so basically we can only take the pictures of everything on the outside. A sable, a Memphis. Oh. See, that is the giant of a Cebu. Huh. Wow. Okay.
200 cities, 300 cities, 1,000 cities, so that you can come to the north. We got lost in our paradise. Yeah, right back at
All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to honor and respect their rules. It says no cameras and videos, no pictures and videos are allowed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just basically honor what they have requested, and let you guys know if there's anything of importance. I will make note of it and put it in the description box below.